All right, we're filming. We're filming an impromptu video. So I hope you guys can hear. Let me should coif my hair. Is my hair coiffed appropriately? Okay, so guys, hello. My name is Elizabeth, and if you have noticed my new YouTube channel name and my new handle over on Instagram, this is The Joyful Sojourn, and I wanted to take a couple minutes to introduce my new handle and to share with you why I chose what I chose, the timing of it, and all of that stuff. So let's get to it. First of all, ejjoyful plans, my former handle on all the platforms, will always be me. If you see me in public, you see me at an event like Go Wild, you could yell out ejjoyful plans, and that will always be me. But in the last couple of years, I've always had this lingering thought, like it pigeonholes me into always just showing plans. And sure, I could have shown other things that I enjoy in life on my platforms because they're my accounts. I can do what I want. I felt like having plans in the title was a little too specific. And over the last year, I've been thinking so much about how I want to use my presence on the World Wide Web and what I hope for my own life. And I settled on the joyful sojourn because, first of all, joyful will always be so meaningful to me. It isn't dependent on the things happening around me. It's not dependent on my grief or my pain or suffering. Whereas happy is very conditional. Joyful is a state of the spirit. So I can be mournful and in grief. I can be in pain and suffering. But in my heart, there is joy because I know that this is temporary. This is not my home, and it won't always be like this. And that brings me solace. It brings me joy, even if it's deep in the spirit and I don't feel it on the surface. That is always there. That's where my hope is. And so I wanted joyful to be part of my name. And then sojourn. I have used the word sojourn for easily 20 years now, talking about like when I wish people well in the next leg of their journey in life. If someone's moving away or they're getting married, I always say like blessings on your sojourn. And it's really, to me, come to mean more than just a temporary stay. It has come to mean life, because I believe that this isn't my home. I am a born again believer, and I believe that heaven and being in the presence of God is my home. And anything that I experience here in life, in this human existence, is temporary. And so I am currently in my sojourn. I believe that you are currently sojourners. You are a sojourn. You are on a sojourn. You are temporarily here. This is a temporary stay. And I thought that the joyful sojourn so beautifully captures it beautifully captures just the whole state of my heart and my mind and what I want to put out, my social media presence. I want to be able to share the fullness of my life. Yes, there will always be plans and stationery. That will always be probably the most predominant content on my channel. So nothing in that regard is changing. But if anything, saying the joyful sojourn means I can share anything, like my ridiculously quickly growing collection of Portland leather bags. Like anything I want to share, I feel like I can do that as the joyful sojourn. And my hope is to be a place where I can express my own creativity and my own love of people and love of the Lord. I can express that openly. And in turn, you can feel, even if it's 15 minutes watching a video or planning with me for an hour in my epically long plan with me videos, that in those moments, you feel a sense of joy and purpose and comfort and creativity and inspiration for the sojourn that you are on. And so I feel like only good things and more things can come from this. And I am so excited about this next step for Elizabeth, for me, for my life. Along with this, I have a new website. I've been thinking about the Joyful Sojourn for a while. And so I looked up like, is joyfulsojourn.com available? It was, I purchased it. So joyfulsojourn.com is now my blog site. It's a website where I can blog. And if I ever, by the grace of God and with some inspiration, decided to ever sell product, like I have a website and I have a brand now. So I feel like this is the infrastructure. If I wanted to do something else, the Joyful Sojourn really is like my heart, and I feel like I can go anywhere with it. So that is the Joyful Sojourn. And, I've been thinking about one little word and the word of the year, and how disappointed I was that I didn't feel like I could close the loop on last year's word. For me, it was harmony. I had this idealistic vision that all of the different parts of who I am a mom and a wife and a sister and a daughter. I am a full-time employee at a university, and I have EJ Joyful Plans on the side, and I'm 40 with a baby. Like all of my existing identity before Esther was born, and then all of the commitments that I have all these different things that that are so often contradictory to one another. My goal in 2023 and why I chose harmony was because I wanted to see them all come together to create something really beautiful. I wanted harmony in my life. And I realized over the course of the year that harmony, the way that I was trying to make it happen with all of these things, was not possible. I cannot be 100% and everywhere. I can't be 100% to everyone and everything and be everywhere all at once, because I am not the divine. And so going into 2024, I didn't want to pick a specific word that would only, I don't know, maybe make me feel like I failed at achieving that word. And I know that that's not the way a lot of people look at the one little word or the word of the year. It's meant to be kind of a North Star kind of guiding point, where if you've got a decision to make and you have two options, you look at those options in light of the word that you have chosen. It's a checkpoint. It's an accountability. Like, am I living into this word that I set when I had clarity? I believe that that works for a lot of people, and I like that idea, and I might do it again next year. But this year, I want to be more strategic, and I want shalom. And that is best encapsulated in one of my favorite scripture, which is 2 Corinthians 4:16 through 18. Therefore, we do not lose heart. Though outwardly we are wasting away, inwardly we are being renewed day by day. For these light and momentary troubles are achieving for us a glory that will far outweigh them all. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but what is unseen. For what is seen is temporary, and what is unseen is eternal. That is my North Star. That is the scripture that I want to lean into this year. And the Joyful Sojourn is a part of that. I want more life. I don't want to just make it from day to day, checking off things that I have to get done, working on my plans and my to-do list. I want life, and I want it abundantly. I want this sojourn to be joyful and hopeful and wellspring from my spirit. That's what I want in 2024. I want to fix my eyes on the things that really matter, the things that are gifts from the Lord. And so what that means for you as a subscriber to my channel, not really a whole lot, I hope. Like, I'm still going to be, it's still me, guys. I'm still EJ Joyful Plans. The name is just different so that I have the opportunity and I feel the freedom to just share what I want. And yes, it will be planners, but maybe I'll vlog more. Maybe I'll show I don't think I've shown Esther on this channel at all. I show her a fair bit over on Instagram, but I haven't really showed her here on YouTube. Maybe you'll be able to see her. Like, I just want to do more. And the joyful sojourn allows me to do more and gives me more freedom. So I wanted to share all that with you. I hope that you continue to be subscribed and to follow along, and that this is a place where community and creativity leads to flourishing. For me, in my life, I need that community. I need the inspiration and creativity and ideas from you. And I want you to receive that from me. And I want us all to get to a place where we are really flourishing. So I hope that you'll stick with me. Thank you for watching. I am now the Joyful Sojourn. Of course, my battery dies. I don't know what I left off saying, but again, you will find me as the Joyful Sojourn on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And I hope you just enjoy the journey with me. God bless you, friend. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today. And I'll see you in my next video.